Hare Krishna. So we are starting with the Mangalacharan. Right now, can you all see the screen? See my screen or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
Okay, and you can see the Mangalacharan screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Zritam Sujivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा हरे I will do this also. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desha Tarine Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Do you all remember this Mahamantra? Who remembers this Hare Krishna Mahamantra?
Hare Krishna, Golu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hatarik, raise your hand.
Yes, go ahead. You can speak. Go ahead. Everyone can, whoever remembers, can now say Hare Krishna Mahamantra without, you can unmute and say the mantra together also. That's fine. Without it being on the screen.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
One more time.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna. Okay. So today we are going to go to the third part of Mangalacharan before we start the stories. So the first part was this one, right? That is a prayer to the spiritual master. Now remember, some Kahoot is going to have questions always on the Mangalacharan, okay? So you're going to have some questions on this. So the first part is for the spiritual master, and we are praying to the spiritual master that thank you, spiritual master. You took us out of this dark well of ignorance by the torch of knowledge. So we are in this ignorance or darkness, and you have helped us. The second part of the Mangalacharan is for, anybody knows who's it for?
Sri Rupa Goswami.
Haribol, good job. So the second part of Mangalacharan is a prayer to Sri Rupa Goswami, who is the main Acharya Goswami of our the system that we follow. And that is, we are saying that Sri Rupa Goswami, thank you for understanding the mind of Lord Sri Chaitanya, and thus because of when will I get shelter under your feet, under your lotus feet? When will you take me under your guidance? Okay, so it's a prayer to Lord to Srila Rupa Goswami. Now coming to the third part. So the first is basically prayer to spiritual masters. Second is prayer to Sri
Sri
Rupa
Rupa
Goswami.
Goswami.
And the third part is actually, this is the actual Mangalacharan. So the Mangalacharan basically means a auspicious prayer, and it can be said or recited before any auspicious task, anything you want to be good. Let's say you are going to play a team game and you want to pray to the Lord. You can say Mangalacharan. You are going for an exam at school and you want something to be auspicious and something nice. So you can pray to the Lord and pray with this Mangalacharan. So it is said at starting of anything auspicious to bring all auspiciousness to whatever situation it is. Okay, auspicious means something that is very favorable in to bring good vibes. Okay, so this part is, so next part, the next few lines. So this you have to remember over the next 2 weeks. You will get to, I will send the recording this week on the group, and you can try to remember it over next 2 weeks. Okay. Vande, last time we did the pronunciation. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha. So in this part, the first lines, we are praying to all the spiritual masters. We are praying to not only our spiritual master. Spiritual master is Guru, or somebody who gives us spiritual knowledge. So in this part, we are praying to all the gurus and all the teachers. Okay. And we are praying to them and thanking them for giving us this knowledge, because of which we are able to get to know more. Okay, so we are praying to the lotus feet of all the gurus or teachers in the succession, in the who are disciples right from Krishna onwards. It's called a disciplic succession, means one after the other they are hearing from authorized people, and it's a chain of succession, authorized chain of succession, where they keep hearing from the authorized person, and then that person gives the knowledge to the next person, and so on. Okay, so that is praying to them. Next part, Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam. So this is praying to Shri Rupa Goswami and all other Goswamis. Anyone remembers how many Goswamis are there? We had talked about this. They're the main followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And how many of them are there, Goswamis? So they are 6 Goswamis, principal Goswamis, Shat Goswamis we call them. So Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana. Sahagana means with the others, like, and their names are given. Raghunath Das Goswami is one of them. Right? Tans Vitamta, and Shri Jiva Goswami is another one of them. So this is taking the names of few of the Goswamis out of the 6 Goswamis, but basically this is a prayer to the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. Okay, then Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam. This line is a prayer to Advaita Acharya. Then, so these are the, one time I had mentioned, there are 5 principal associates of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And so we even say that in the prayer, Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda. So this is Advaita Goswami. Avadhutam means almost like who acts like a madman in the love of Krishna. So such a person is called as a Avadhut, and this is talking about Lord Nityananda, who is none other than Balram. Anyone heard of name Balram? Who is Balram? Go ahead, Tanay.
Um, he's like he's with Krishna, but not like exactly Krishna's brother, but he's like half brother because
Okay.
the like Yashoda and then like there's like one husband but two wives, and then like
Uh-huh.
Krishna's Yashoda, and then like Balaram's the other. I forgot her name, and then like
Yeah,
but they're like
Rohini.
half brothers, and then like they're almost all the time together.
Yeah, so he is the brother of Krishna, and actually, when we read the advent of Lord Krishna, the first chapter that Sheetal Mataji discussed from the Krishna book, it mentioned how Balram was actually born to Mother Devaki, but was transferred to Mother Rohini by Yog Maya. So he's actually a real brother of Krishna, not even a half brother. But yes, he is born of Mother Rohini also. So, Avdutam, that's talking about Balramji basically, which is Nityananda in the Chaitanya Leela. So, Lord Chaitanya, just like we say Krishna Balram, we say Chaitanya Nityananda. Okay. So, Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam. So, and the other associates of Lord Krishna Chaitanya. So, this is then, so we first prayed to all the disciplic succession in the other teachers. Then we prayed to Sri Rupa Goswami and the other Goswamis. And now we are praying to Sri Chaitanya and his associates, Lord Chaitanya and his associates. And then Sri Radha Krishna. So now we are praying to Radha Krishna and the gopis of Vrindavan. We have talked a little bit about the gopis of Vrindavan, right? So Sahagana, Lalita, Sri Vishakha. Those are names of two of the gopis, principal gopis of who are associates of Radharani, who are friends of Radharani, and who helps in the pastimes of the Lord in Vrindavan and of Radha and Krishna pastimes. So we are praying to the gopis. Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha. Okay. So again, I'm going to recite it once more and then I'll send it in the group so that you can start remembering, but also try to remember the meaning of it. I'll send the meaning also. Okay. You don't need to remember the meaning verbatim, just the basic, who is the prayer to, right? Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapada Kamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sujivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha. Hare Krishna. So, this was the third part of the Mangalacharan. And so, we will have the Kahoot quiz. We'll have some questions every time on Kahoot on the Mangalacharan. And now the fun time begins because we are going to discuss another Krishna Katha. Hari Bo. Okay. To you, Mataji, please go ahead.
Okay. Start sharing my screen. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam to all the kids and Prabhuji. And thank you everybody for joining. Please accept my humble obeisances. Today we are going to discuss the story or the pastime where Krishna kills two demons, Vatsasur and Bakasura. So, one day, a fruit lady came down the road in front of Nanda Maharaj's house. She called out, "If anyone wants fruits, please come and take them from me." Little Krishna took some grains of rice in his hands, as he had seen the older people do, to exchange them for fruits. But his hands were quite small and he was not so careful to hold the grains very well. He dropped most of them as he walked. The Lord was so beautiful and charming that the fruit lady just filled his hands and arms with as many fruits as the child could hold. When she looked back at her basket again, she saw that it had become filled miraculously with jewels where there had only been fruits a moment before. Just by getting a few of her fruits, Lord Krishna had in turn given her a great fortune. So, this is the first part of the story where a fruit vendor, that lady, she was selling the fruits, and Krishna, he doesn't need anything, but he still went to get the fruits. And what was he trying to do? He was trying to exchange it. What? Like, was he was not giving the money, but he was giving her some grains. But his hands were so tiny that he dropped most of it. And in return, when he got the fruits, she gave him a lot of fruits. And when she just saw back, she saw that her basket was full of, the jewels. So we have to learn that Krishna is so kind that if anyone offers, he says in the Bhagavad Gita that if anyone just has to offer, a simple thing like leaf, fruit, flower, or a little bit of water, then he will immediately accept it. But only the